Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel once again. Sorry, this one has been delayed because, as you probably saw in my hag video, I've been feeling kind of sick as a dog over the last few days. But now I'm finally clearing up to the point where I feel like I can make a video without sounding like I'm about to die in the middle of it. So, today, it finally is the day that we talk about Freddy's new rework in our Killer Catalog series. The series where I go over a killer, give tips and tricks on how to play said killer, give my opinion on where this killer places in the DBD meta, and suggest any changes for the killer should I feel they require any at all. So Freddy's had quite an interesting time in Dead by Daylight. He came in as a pretty poor killer, then he got nerfed because he was a total noob stomper, and then he became the worst killer in the game, and he stayed there for almost 3 years. It's a long-ass time for a killer as iconic as Freddy to end up being a trash killer. But, ever since the rework came out, he's been doing amazingly. Pretty much all of his add-ons and his power have been completely overhauled. And I would say, based on what essentially, instead of putting people to sleep, they passively start going to sleep. And it takes a minute for them to do so. And once they're in the dream, Freddy can hit people even if they're not in the dream world, though. And if he hits them, they're automatically pulled into the dream world. Now, this is really cool because it makes it to where he doesn't have to have downtime whenever he's going after somebody. He can just smack them down, and then once they're in the dream world, that's when his powers take effect. Now, he has 3 different powers, one of them which you can only get when you use an add-on. His base power, with no add-ons, is Dream Snares and Dream Projection. What the Dream Snares are, imagine a clown bottle, but it's a small bloody puddle on the ground in the form of a trap. If you get hit by this trap, you are slowed down just like you would be for a clown bottle for a total of 3 seconds, and you cannot fast vault anything. So it's really good for shortening loops, and it's definitely really good for dealing with some of those windows. If you and I believe Freddy has, how many of these? I think he has like 8, 10, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. We'll see in the game. But once he places all his traps, it's just like Hag. If he places another one, then the first one he put down gets negated. And then there's Dream Projection, which what that does is he can look at a generator from anywhere across the map, and it'll have a flaming arrow over it. And if you hold down the Dream Projection button, once it's full, you'll teleport immediately to that gen. Now, the gen spews out blood, and a Freddy husk starts crawling out of a puddle of blood on the ground whenever you do it, but and you can cancel it at any time to kind of fake people into panicking and running away from the gen if you're approaching the gen from a different angle. Doesn't always work, but it can get them out of cover. And oh yeah, that's also something I forgot to mention. In the dream world, Freddy's lullaby is his terror radius, so it's really hard to tell where Freddy is. And in fact, in the next patch, apparently Freddy's getting an update to where anyone in the dream world gets the Oblivious status effect, which is the new status effect coming in the next patch. Basically, it'll make it to where terror radius perks and powers don't work on Freddy. So it has the downside that you can't use perks like Unnerving Presence, Overwhelming Presence, that kind of thing. But it also means Freddy is going to be, basically, as long as you're in the dream world, you cannot use borrowed time on Freddy. So it's going to encourage people to want to be awake more, which will in turn cause people to take some more time to wake up. Now, the wake up mechanic is basically the same as before, with a little bit of a twist. Now, you can wake yourself up every single way you could before. The only difference is, if a survivor, if you use the other awake survivor to wake you up, the more times that it's done, the longer that it takes for you to wake up with using that action. I believe it starts at 4 seconds, then goes to 8 seconds, then 12 seconds, then 16 seconds, I think? Something like that. Might not be the exact values, but you get the idea. And then there's one way to definitively wake up, and that is the clocks. Around the map there are these dressers with these bubbles with the clocks in them. And when you're in the dream world, the furthest one from you, when you go into the dream world at first, will become the one that's for you. And you go over to it and you pull it out, and you not only wake up, but you have a 30-second timer where you won't passively fall asleep anymore. So that's the best way to wake up. But of course, you're sacrificing precious time, and that's kind of the point. And I think that's why they're giving Oblivious to Freddy, just to encourage people to wake up more. And then his third power, which you can only get via an add-on, or 3 different add-ons, I should say. The ones you get it from are the Garden Rake, the Prototype Claws, and the Paint Thinner. They give you Dream Pallets. What these do is when you're near a spawn where a pallet can normally spawn at, whether it's there or not, if the pallet's been destroyed or if the pallet didn't spawn there, you can put down a Dream Pallet there, which they can only see these when they're in the dream world. And if they throw them down, they do the animation, but they explode into blood. They have no hitbox or anything, so Freddy can just walk right through them and get a free hit. And the higher rarity versions of this add-on make it to where whenever they throw pallets, they get their aura revealed, which at first I didn't think is that useful, but I think this is a way to counter people's strategy of, like, when they're in the dream world, if they know it's a dream pallet, they'll just throw them all down to prevent their teammates from falling into them. So today I'm going Pop Goes the Weasel, Barbecue, Thrilling Tremors, and Ruin, and I'm going to go for the blue dress, which increases the regression if they fail skill checks and gives me an aura read, and it decreases their action speeds when in the dream world. So, you know, Freddy still has a good way of slowing down the game. He's got good map pressure, he's got decent chase tools now. I personally think the snares are better than the pallets. Everyone thought the pallets were going to be god tier and that the snares were crap. But as you got some more experience with Freddy, you quickly realize that survivors at higher levels have already figured out how to avoid the pallets, and they're pretty good at memorizing which pallets they've already used. And like I said, they'll go down throwing out fake pallets for their teammates so they don't fall into them if they're coordinated. So that's a bit of a problem there. And plus, they also are really bad early game if a lot of pallets spawn in, because then you have no power in the chase. And I just prefer the snares because they're really good at dealing with the big tiles. Meanwhile, the dream pallets are only good for luring people into jungle gyms and other pallet areas. I place Freddy in the meta of this game right now, currently at, I'd say, top 5 or 6, right next to Huntress and Hag. I can't tell right off the rip if he's better than they are. I know Huntress is better in the chase, and Hag, I don't know. Hag is both worse and better than Freddy at map pressure. Better because she can guard a whole bunch of the map, and her teleportation has a lot better control over where she does it. Only problem is, survivors have to use it. As for what I would change with Freddy, there's only 2 things that I could think of. One, they should make it to where his dream projection is not on cooldown when he first enters the match. Yes, that's a thing. The devs have said they might consider it, but I don't think they're going to do it. And then there's his block add-ons. I hate that they're all blindness and hemorrhage, the 2 most useless status effects ever to enter Dead by Daylight. So I would definitely change that to something more useful. Okay. So what I like to do with these snares is I like to place them in a couple of jungle gyms as I walk and save like 1 or 2 of them for whenever I'm just out and about. That way I can there's one. Survivor without balance landing. Oh. Got her. Now she's in the dream world, which means I can use my snares on her, which I can use as an anti-loop tool. Now we're going to the killer shack, and this could normally be a huge problem. Is she gonna? No, she's not. She really messed up there. Someone's working on the gen in there. Now, Thrilling Tremors is awesome on Freddy because I can tell exactly what gens are being worked on when I pick someone up. And then as soon as I hook her, I'm going to go teleport to whatever gen is not blocked off and go kick it with Pop Goes the Weasel. Pretty freaking cool. And of course I have Barbecue as a backup. So let's just put you... Oh, hello. Oh my gosh. Talk about some luck. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, that's 2 on the hook. I really feel bad for this guy. I really do. Hi, Quentin. Throwing down that pallet was a bit of a mistake, I would say. Are you still here? Yeah, he doesn't want to play the mind game. He doesn't want to play it. Oh, he just ran to this next pallet. He's going from pallet to pallet, isn't he? This is an unsafe... This is a safe pallet. I should kick it. Alright, let's see if we can force him to this other pallet again. Might be able to actually make use of the snares. Make him panic. Yep. He panicked because he was under the effect of the snare. That's 2 really decent pallets down. Thrilling Tremors is going to activate again, so I can hook him and use Pop Goes the Weasel. So that gen right there is being worked on right now, and there goes Ruin. Alright. No problem. Can't believe they're actually working on a gen in here. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a snare here, so if I end up chasing them up the stairs, they'll have a harder time reaching the good pallets. Alright, so they're not here yet. Let me just dream teleport over here, because why the fuck not, right? And there was someone here. Really? Could you have made it any more obvious? Didn't really make much use of barbecue there, but I get the gist of where they are. Oh right, another thing about the dream projection. I forgot. The cooldown of the dream projection is reduced for everyone in the dream world. So that's another incentive for survivors to want to wake up. It's a Claudette! I haven't hooked you yet. You're my last barbecue stack. I need you. Baby, come back. Oh, calm spirit. Okay. Not my choice of perks, but hey. It's enough to make you sound creepy that you're not responding to getting slashed. A good try. Alright, Thrilling Tremors again. I guess Thrilling Tremors also has the added effect of at least it keeps the gens from being worked on while I'm carrying someone if they're not being worked on already. Is that... Did I see someone's head? No, that's just that. Yeah, I see you all over here. Hi, Nia. Yes, I wasn't faking it. Hello. Other Nia. Boy, I'm gonna... Alright, it's a pallet. I know, I have to break it. It's whatever, though. She's just gonna sprint that way, use Lithe. That's fine. That's another unmind-gameable pallet. I gotta break it. Watch this. That's my little... What the fuck was that frame? These frames are, like, really bad. That was supposed to be my double pallet trick, my double snare trick, but it didn't work out this time. Sensitivity on console is so poor. They really need to change that, because that really is not fair. Someone. Alright, so they're up here. Right into the dream snare. Hi. Yeah, no. It's fine that Nia got away. I still have 5 gens left and I've got good pressure so far. We got Claudette here. She's gonna give me more Pop Goes the Weasel. I can kick another gen. That gen over there is being worked on, so I need to... oh, there's 2 gens being worked on right now, so I need to teleport to one of them ASAP. Alright. Let's just go over here. Yeah, good thing I teleported to this one. Yeah, whoever was on this one was running. Come out wherever you are. Gen's done. Alright, time to get Nia. Knock you back out, Nia. Hi. This Nia's on death hook, so I'm not even gonna bother with her. Yeah, you can go. Oh man, gens are getting done now. Alright, let's go. It's go time. But as you can see, you gotta try to place the snares in either places you need them to go, or in the middle of loops you need to make it to where they're forced to run into them. And if you can, try to make them double back. Shit, I might not make this. I kinda messed up. Damn it. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Fuck! I hate hook spawns. The hook spawns in this game are absolute ass. Especially on this map. God pallet. I should have swung through that. Yeah. Alright, let's get this Nia. Yeah, you're not making it. Alright. They're gonna be cranking gens as fast as they can because multiple of them are on death hook now. Dude, where are all my hooks? Like, this is absurd. There. Let's put that there. Did they stick around here? Fine. God pallet's now gone. I couldn't keep her. I couldn't use the snares on her because she's not in the dream world, but it doesn't matter. She's got nowhere left to go. All right. So this should be 1 dead. So this is going to be a big deal. That's 1 dead. There's a person healing there. I'll just teleport this way. There's the other Nia. There's Claudette. I could go after Claudette. Why not? That didn't exactly help you, did it, Claudette? Alright, you're annoying. This should be 2 dead. We're keeping the pressure going. Keeping that pressure going. Let's just kick this gen down. There we are. That's another gen that's weaker. Put that there. I think I just saw someone. Unless that was just one of my little specs that my power does. It really is confusing sometimes. Someone done goofed. Too bad scratch marks are really a pain in the ass to track on this map. Let's just here. Funny how putting them in the grass actually kind of helps them out a little bit. Alright. Oh, hello. Someone put some love into this chair. Wait. There were scratch marks, but I see no person. Let's just try to go over here. No? Now, if that guy got greedy and went back to the gen, which he probably did. Now there's a snare here. Quentin. I'm gonna try to head this way. Cut him off a little. Alright, he's running into the building, thinking that he's safe. I'm surprised he's not going for the god pallet up on the balcony. Then again, this pallet is pretty safe too. Alright, so I shut that down, and he's running to another. I thought I could mind game that, but it didn't work. Pallet gone. Oh, he went the other way, didn't he? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Well, he woke himself up at least. So now I can't use my snares on him. Dude, this guy keeps disappearing. Fuck! I totally could have got him on that misplay. There's the hatch, so now I know where that is. He's just gonna go throwing one by one pallets. This is the downside to Freddy, is that during the time that they're not in the dream world, yeah, you're an M1 killer. Nothing more. Alright. He's kind of... No, he still has that got. Nope, I forgot. It was already thrown. That should have hit. Alright, he's back in the dream world again. So if he steps on a snare, he can't do anything about it. Alright. So let's just pick him up real quick. Any gens being worked on? No. Oh, there's Nia. I don't know if she's giving up or what she's doing. Oh, she was working on a gen. That was what was going on. Break that. I doubt she's going to save him. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm wrong. Didn't mean to hit him, but he's in the dream world again at least. Nia's already in the dream world. So I don't need to worry about conserving my snares anymore. I can just place them like so. Make sure she can't use this T-wall more than once. Kill a shack. Oh, did they burn my traps here? Must have. Oh no, I must have. That must have happened when I was replacing traps. That makes more sense. There's the hatch. There's no pallet here, Nia. He used them all. Sucks, doesn't it? Let's get you up on the hook. Why not? He stepped in a snare. I'm gonna close this hatch. Let's see if he wakes himself up. Adrenaline. Damn it. Alright, well that's fine. That is fine. I just gotta keep my eyes open. Let's put a snare here, just in case. You never know, right? Snare there. Limit his abilities to chase. Now, he's not in the dream world thanks to adrenaline, but... And I can't teleport because all the gens are blocked off now because of the endgame collapse. However, it's not the end just yet. Unless he really did good on getting this door open. If he has wake up, I'm kind of screwed, but... No. These doors are kind of spread apart, but... Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ain't getting that door open, Quentin. You're in my world now! This isn't going to help you at all. Nice. Snare will help me close the distance on him. Reduced his speed boost. Wonder if I'll get him before the endgame collapse does. Let's just throw you there. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work, it's fine. You don't realize I don't have to... I've won already, Quentin. Oh well, at least we'll get to watch the endgame collapse in this video. Bye, Quentin. Oof. Still brutal. I do enjoy playing as old Freddy boy. Let's see what they were packing, shall we? Oh, there was one rank 9. Oof. Mm-hmm. Damn, he did have wake up. Yeeks. Alright, alright, alright. Now then, that is Freddy Boy in all his newfound glory. So yeah, between pallets and snares, it's up to you whether what you find to be more useful. Excuse me. I personally like the snares because they, I mean, as you can see, they came in clutch multiple times. So yeah, there's that. So, I do hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.